Righto, Clear Lake Country Club by PToad. Clear Lake Country Club by PToad. 269. That's in my way. Bag's always in the eye line. 3 months, lads, and it all changes. Look at this. I could reach that. Yeah. Downhill. See, when I hit first 3-4 hits of the driver, always goes to the right. We know that, and we ain't bothered about it either, because I haven't been on the driving range. So let's see if I get it in 2 shots. Will I get it in 2 shots? Will I get to go round the ball? See if I get to go round the ball. There you go. There's the draw I want. That's what I want. What a shot. What a shot. Only took me 2. Only took me 2 hits to get there. It's getting better. I'm getting better at it. Now we've had lessons, and we have to chip like a putt. I've had lessons. You have to chip like a putt. And what we have to do is we just change the club. Every chip is the same length back, it's the same length forward, but with a different club. Does that make sense? It makes perfect sense to me. It makes it a lot easier. Right, we're aiming down the middle. We're not going to. There we go. Not aiming down the middle. We're aiming for a draw. We're aiming for a draw. That's a draw, all right. But I aimed over there. It's a draw. It's a bit too far, a bit of a pushy draw. Who cares? They're literally going where I want them to go. Right, full blown. This is going to go a long way. As long as it gets past the hole. Is this deep rough? No, rough. Didn't give it enough. Right, chip like a putt. we're getting our distances. We'll grind in our distances over the next couple of months because it's all new to me. That chipping is all new to me and it's working. Right, we're going to leave that there. We're going to try and draw this. We're leaving the cursor bang in the centre. I moved it. That felt fadey. Jumped up on that. Draw it. That's a hell of a draw. That was a particularly great draw. Should have aimed for that. Put, chip like a put, but with distance. Chip like a put, but with distance. Do I try and draw it? Do I draw it? Try and draw it. Big old draw. You want a big old draw. Or do we? It's asking for a fade. So if we just go fade, it's asking for a fade. I know I can fade it, so let's fade it. Fade was my go-to. Let's see if I can fade it. That's a fade. That's a proper fade. Should have faded it a little bit more. How good is it to have both in the back, knowing you can draw it or fade it out the rough. Chip and run 44. I'm going to use an iron. Chip and run, the same speed. Chip and run. Might go a little bit further, but we've got to try these things. Chip and run. Chip and run with a 9-iron. Jesus Christ. This is nuts. 10 yards up in the air. It should be an 8-iron. Should be. I'd take a 9-iron. It's 10 yards up in the air. A 9-iron is 155. An 8-iron is 165 to 170. 10 yards up in the air, draw. I'm gonna go 8-iron. Go on, if it goes past, it goes past. 8-iron draw. No, don't go there. That's a 3 putt, I can 2 putt that. I could have 2 putt that. Right. 5 iron. 5 iron draw. We don't want it anywhere near that out of bounds. 5 iron draw. That was awful. That's the first bad shot. I went looking for that. Hey? Is that out of bounds? Where did that go? Where am I? Is that out of bounds, that little line there? It must be. Re-hit there. Where's it gone? It was a bad hit. It was a bad hit. It was a bad hit. We'll take it as a bad hit. I was searching for it. Draw. It's all I learn. Why has it left me there? I'm in a deep rough. Why was I out of bounds over that side, and why has it left me there? Although there were 2 particularly bad hits, I don't know why I'm over there. I'm going to have to go pitching wedge. It's going to have to be a pitching wedge. That's not a utility. Pitching wedge. 101 out of deep rough. Pitching wedge. What am I on now? 5 over. It's a par 4. Right. Not to worry. Not to worry. It's all I learn. Utility. Pitch. Like a putter. Utility pitch like a putter. Even. Ding, 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 ding. The last 2 holes were my mistake, weren't they? Going, right, going. So, if you've got a fade, use the whole of the fairway to the right hand side. If I'm going for the fade, which is what it is, right hand side, whole of the fairway. Go for the fade. I've been hitting fades for the last 2 years. There's the fade. Pull it straight. Pull it straight, slight draw. Ow, ow, I've never hit a draw in my life. How does that work? 84, full blown. It's not a full blown. It's not a full blown, it's out of the rough. It's a 3/4. I can't do 3/4. 3/4 sandwich, 3/4. I can two-put that. Definitely two-put that. The putting ain't an issue. Oh, now calls for a draw. It calls for the draw. Can I hit a draw? Can I get a witness? Can I can't? I can't. It's a local shot, you know. It needs a draw. I need to draw it. I need to go the other side of the fairway to draw it into the left. Use the whole of the fairway on the left. There's the draw. There's the fairway down the middle. If you're hitting a fade over the left, so if you're hitting a straight ball, it can either go 15 yards that way, 15 yards that way. You've only got 15 yards to hit. If you're hitting a ball down the fairway with a fade, stick it over on the left-hand side of the fairway, you've got 30 yards to hit. If you've got a draw, stick it on the right-hand side of the fairway, you've got 30 yards to hit. If you can't hit either of them, stand down the middle and cross your fingers. That's what it is. Now I could go for a 3-wood and stick it out of bounds because I'm no good with a 3-wood, and my 3-wood is very slippy. So I'm going to try and hit a 3-wood with a draw. No, I'm just going to try and hit it down the middle. Stop. 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 Bam, 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 bam. Not even in the song. Back in black. Heart attack. Don't even know the lyrics. Fade. 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 Come on. You've been hitting these for the last 2 years. Fade. Awful shot, but it's a fade. Awful hit. Why was I so scared of that? Awful hit, fade. In the rough, draw it in, 7 iron. Do I go 6 or 7? 7. 7. Go 7. Drawing it in. Draw it in. Bloody horrible here. That stayed out there. That's a draw because it got a bounce. Needed that little bit more of a turnover, didn't it? A little bit more of a turnover. Here we go. Practice. Practice. Right, 12, taking a lob wedge like a putter. Like, hit it like a putter. A little bit more. I can put that. Ah, look at that. What a course. One under. One under. Unbelievable. One under. And I knackered up 2 holes. Nigel Randall. The French way of spelling it. Nigel Randall. Look at that. Clear Lake Country Club. Nigel Randall's the pro that's teaching me. Absolutely awesome. Hats off to Conkers. Clear Lake Country Club by PToad. Lovely course. What can I say? I'm drawing, fading, and chipping, chip like a putter with different height, with different lofted clubs. Pick one speed with different clubs. Same speed, lob wedge, 12 yards. Same speed, lob wedge, sand wedge, 15 yards. 12, same speed, pitching wedge, 20 yards. That's the dog. PToad, Clear Lake Country Club.